From the Chattahoochee Tech Studio, welcome to the Marietta Daily Journal Podcast. Today is Thursday, February 9th, and happy 42nd birthday to Marvel movie star Tom Hiddleston. I'm Dan Ratcliffe, and here are your top stories presented by Credit Union of Georgia. Sprayberry alum and LSU basketball star Flau'jae Johnson made her return to America's Got Talent. The Cobb Planning Commission denied a Jewish student center near KSU. And a Cobb deputy recruit was fired after an altercation with an inmate. We'll have all this and more coming up on the Marietta Daily Journal Podcast.
You deserve better than your bank. Better service, better rates, better solutions. If you live or work in Cobb County, now is the perfect time to make the switch to Credit Union of Georgia, the better way to bank. Since 1960, Credit Union of Georgia has been providing Northwest Georgia with financial solutions that make sense for your home, business, and family. As a homegrown, not-for-profit cooperative, our members are our mission. Not only will you get the best loan rates, you'll get personalized customer service from people who understand your needs. Plus, Credit Union of Georgia provides real convenience with a network of more than 30,000 accessible ATMs and branch locations across the country. Of course, there's also 5 locations right here in Cobb County. Ready to see how much better your banking can be with Credit Union of Georgia? Become a member today or apply for a loan online by visiting cuofga.org. Credit Union of Georgia, the better way to bank.
Clock is ticking down, ain't got no 30-second time out for real, no. I know I done made it, I don't seek an applause. I vow to never waste my voice if I don't speak for a cause. I reminisce, man, I just think and I pause. My mama told me you keep shooting for the moon, you will have a seat with them stars. And I'm like, ready or not, here I come. You can't hide, what? I'm gonna...
After a singer from Kazakhstan, 2 magicians, a giant children's choir, a spoken word artist, a man who did tricks with dogs, and more, LSU freshman basketball standout Flau'jae Johnson took the stage Monday night on NBC's America's Got Talent All-Stars. All were competing for one spot to move on to the competition finals. At 14, Johnson was originally on season 13 of AGT, in which she dedicated her performance to her father, a rapper named Camouflage, who was murdered when her mother was pregnant with her. As she approached the stage, one of the judges turned to Johnson's mother, Kia Brooks, and said, "Are you nervous, Mom?" Brooks said she wasn't nervous at all because she, quote, created a beast. Johnson performed her rap song confidently. The lyrics included a basketball reference to making 3 and her outlook on the promise of the future, ready or not, here I come. Judge Howie Mandel told her that she was a beast to be reckoned with and that she was talented. Judge Heidi Klum also was a fan, as was Simon Cowell. However, Cody Lee, a visually impaired singer-songwriter and pianist, won the episode. You can catch Johnson on TV tonight in a different role. Her number 4 ranked LSU Tigers will be hosting Ole Miss at 9 p.m. on the SEC network. The Cobb Planning Commission unanimously denied the request from an organization affiliated with KSU to open a Jewish student center in a residential area near KSU's Kennesaw campus. The commission's vote was 4-0, with Chairman Stephen Volt absent. At a December hearing, the commission tabled the request from Hillels of Georgia for a special land use permit to use a rented house on Fry Lake Road for a Jewish student center serving KSU students. Hillels of Georgia has rented the home since the start of the 2022 school year. 10 residents in the area were at Tuesday's meeting in opposition to the request. Phil Anzalone, a representative from the Pine Tree Civic Association who spoke against the request in December, reiterated that his and other residents' opposition was not faith-based. Neighbors' concerns about the location included lack of available parking along Fry Road and noise that might come from the deck of the home during events. Commissioner Deborah Dance made the motion to recommend denying the request based upon the opposition and based upon articulated burdens and impacts of this proposal upon a residential neighborhood. Since the Planning Commission's decision is a recommendation for denial, the decision is not final. The Cobb Board of Commissioners will hear the case at its meeting on Tuesday, February 21st at 9 a.m. at 100 Cherokee Street. Cobb Sheriff Craig Owens announced Monday that a deputy recruit has been fired and arrested following an altercation with a Cobb jail inmate over the weekend. Owens said during a press conference that Jaquan Brown of Austell, a recruit with the sheriff's office, was arrested at 3:15 Monday for his alleged role in the altercation. The altercation occurred on Saturday as the 24-year-old Brown was attempting to move inmate Matthew Cubbage of Smyrna inside Lima Pod, Dorm 3, to de-escalate a situation in which Cubbage had caused a disturbance. According to a warrant for Brown's arrest, he repeatedly punched and placed Cubbage in a chokehold. Cubbage was being held at the jail for allegedly trafficking heroin, fentanyl, and meth. Cubbage received cuts, bruises, and scratches on his head, shoulders, and lower back area, according to the arrest warrant. The entire incident was captured on video inside the dorm.
99 red balloons floating in the summer sky. Panic bells, it's red alert. There's something here from somewhere else.
More than a decade after the final Marietta-made Lockheed Martin F-22 rolled off the assembly line, the F-22 program notched its first air-to-air kill this weekend as it shot down a suspected Chinese spy balloon over the South Carolina coast. The balloon, which was spotted earlier in the week over Montana and Idaho, traversed across the U.S. last week before being hit with a missile off the South Carolina coast on Saturday. A Lockheed spokesperson confirmed the fighter, stationed at Langley Air Force Base, was one of the nearly 200 F-22s built at the sprawling Marietta plant. Chinese officials have taken responsibility for the balloon but claimed it was a weather monitoring device, an argument rejected by U.S. military officials. China has criticized the U.S. shooting it down as a, quote, clear overreaction.
Engineered Solutions is your locally owned and operated commercial and residential foundation company that specializes in foundation repair, basement waterproofing, and crawl space encapsulation.
I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell. I've done the research already, so you don't have to.
Dial 678-ESOG now.
In Georgia, the weather never ceases to do unpredictable things. Peace of mind should be top of mind where it comes to your heating and cooling system. Dayco Systems has 3 generations of experience with HVAC excellence they've shared with Cobb County and the greater metro Atlanta area. Dayco Systems has been family-owned and operated since they started out, and Dean Yarrington has built their business into what it is today through policies of honesty, responsiveness, and attention to the needs of customers. The Dayco Systems team is equipped with the knowledge, tools, products, and over 4 decades of experience that help them get each job done right the first time, and they back that up with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Along with exceptional service, Dayco Systems provides free estimates on new heating and AC installations, and you can reach them after hours when you have an HVAC emergency. Get peace of mind. Call Dayco Systems today at 770-209-2261 or visit them online at daycosystems.com. Dayco Systems, a premier trained comfort specialist.
And for the gentleman,
All you can eat! All you can eat!
The second annual Taste of Mableton returns this spring. Here's community reporter Matt Golden with more.
The Mableton Improvement Coalition announced that the second annual Taste of Mableton will be April 15th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Mabel House Complex on Floyd Road in Mableton. The event will start with a parade leaving from the Mableton Walk Shopping Center and ending at the Mabel House Complex. Then the event will feature live performances, food, and other vendors, artists, interactive exhibits, giveaways, and a kids' fun zone. DJ Kinda Keen will perform with sounds across all genres. The all-day event focuses on the One Mableton theme designed to showcase all Mableton has to offer and celebrate Mableton's status as the newest and largest city in Cobb County. The Taste of Mableton will also bring together Mableton area residents, businesses, and civic organizations, emphasize the community's strongest characteristics, including collective engagement, collaboration, and deep community relationships. For more information, please visit mableton.com/taste-of-Mableton. For the Marietta Daily Journal Podcast, I'm Matt Golden.
The Cobb Planning Commission approved a 21-home subdivision in West Cobb at its meeting Tuesday. The proposal from Brock-Built Homes covers about 14 acres on Friendship Church Road, just down the street from Hillgrove High School. The request was approved 4-0 by the commission, with Chairman Stephen Vault absent. The rezoning request was for smaller land lots than what the area was previously zoned for, and the application also requested rezoning to an open space community aimed at preserving green space to promote environmental sustainability in the development. The subdivision would have 5 acres of open space, according to the rezoning application. In other business, the commission approved a filmmaker's request to park a truck full of his equipment in the driveway of his East Cobb home. Roger Alexander said his request resulted from fear of a coordinated crime ring he said has been breaking into film studios around the Atlanta metro area and stealing millions of dollars worth of equipment. For that reason, Alexander explained he decided to move his gear into a box truck and park the truck in his driveway. He was requesting a land use permit from the county to keep the truck in his driveway. The commission voted 4-0 to approve Alexander's request for up to 2 years. A former Osborne High School teacher received a 3-year prison sentence after pleading guilty to having an illegal relationship with a student. Zachary Warren White of Marietta was first charged in 2021 after being accused of having sex with a student in his school office when he was employed as a graphic arts teacher. He was originally charged with 2 counts of sexual assault by a teacher. White pled guilty to 1 felony count of improper sexual conduct by an employee or agent. In addition to his 3 years in prison, he will serve 7 years on probation.
Hi, I'm Glenn Drake, owner of Drake Realty. The world's changed a lot in the last year, so Drake Realty is changing with it. Our newest website allows you to find your property and agent, then we take care of the rest. We have experienced partners and state-of-the-art technology to keep your earnest money safe and closings on time. If you're looking for a seamless transaction from contract to close, visit us online at drakerealty.com.
Thanks again for listening to today's Marietta Daily Journal Podcast. Did you know over 50% of Americans listen to podcasts weekly? Make sure you join us for our next episode and share this podcast on social media with your friends and family. You can find us on TikTok at MDJ Podcast, add us to your Alexa Flash Briefing or Google Home Briefing, and be sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. Darren Sutherland, Executive Producer. Doug Harding, Creative Director. Jacob Sutherland, Director. Producers Jason Gentarola and Matt Golden. And Jinrei Zhang, Video Producer. All rights reserved.